it's time for lunch.
I want to know Tim's side of the story about the IMS sandwich incident. Do we know what this is? Do we
I
need?
know what
Can
it
we
is.
can
Do
we
you know what it
recap
is?
it quickly?
TJ, would you like to?
So let's get this straight. I got a problem with this too. You know, we don't just throw stuff off the roof for fun. Like you don't want to drop your stuff, first of all. And I got to blame the other guy who
Who's
should
the
have
other
caught.
guy?
Who was it?
Chris Sims.
Chris Sims. He's from Canada, right?
I'm not sure where Chris is from. Good
He's
guy.
from the
but
north. Yeah. So Timmy wants to
hands.
know. I would bring sandwiches up for the group. A handful of them. Was it a Big John sandwich?
No, it's Jimmy John.
Jimmy John's. Okay. So Timmy's got Jimmy
course.
John's. I'm just saying, Jimmy John's good sandwiches. So hands them out. Goes to toss this guy one, and this guy drops more things than the Buffalo Bills did last year, which they did. Their receivers did drop more passes than anybody in NFL. So this guy fumbles it. You know, does like like what I picture Jason doing if I were to throw something at him. It just
I can catch.
It was a tight spiral. He was one level down,
Yeah, I mean, it
but
was
behind
good.
him was
the
was
ground,
the
6, 7 stories,
7
10.
stories down.
It was on the
Whatever it was.
pagoda, right?
It was on the pagoda at Indy, and it was my last sandwich. They'd all been handed out, and Chris goes like, holds his hands up in the air, and I hit him right in the hands. It might have been a little hot, but it was a good throw. And it went right through his hands and went down.
Maybe the sandwich was toasted.
And so it went down 7, 8 floors, past Homeland Security, because they're right below us at IMS. So they see it go by, and the story goes it landed next to the GM.
It landed next to the track president. I
Track
think,
president,
right?
that's right.
Yeah. And this guy flies hot, like mad. Like, what if that would have hit somebody? Well, I mean, Terrell would be covered in lettuce and lunch meat.
Right.
But,
So-
regardless, they come up there and
We're in the middle of practice.
Yeah.
Like we're going ready to do a mock run, and I seen Elton Sawyer, who's a friend of mine, who's a former race car driver, who's an official. He was asking the official on the roof. I read his lips. He said it was WTF. And I just read his lips. And then the next thing I know, the NASCAR, what's his name? The cop, the one that arrests everybody if they take their hard cards. He come up, and they got a couple
Yeah.
enforcers.
Mike?
I think it is Mike.
When?
Mike Lentz?
Yes, Mike.
Where's the
Lentz.
earpiece thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mike was on the roof, and I knew it was about to go down. So I didn't make eye contact with him because I knew what
He's
was going to happen.
intimidating. He's a nice guy, but he can
he's
be
like,
super
isn't he
intimidating.
ex like CIA or something? I
Yeah.
mean, he's
Oh, it looks like CIA. Like, hey.
Yeah.
He shows up, you're like, oh.
Yep, basically.
so Mike
Boy.
just gives me the come over here right now. So I go over there and he goes, I need your hard card. I'm like, what do you mean you need my hard card? He said, you're coming with me. I need your hard card. So I physically took my hard card off, gave it to him, and went down to the trailer to see.
What'd you tell Kevin on the radio? Then you tell
Well, I
him,
told
like,
Rodney, I said, Rodney, you're going to have to get somebody up here. They're throwing me off the roof. He said, for what? I said, because I threw a sandwich. He said, you did what?
it's so odd.
I mean, yeah.
At least make it
What?
something good.
Yeah, I mean, so our one of our transporter drivers, Mitchell, ran up, 110 degrees, and he had to run a half mile to get us out for our. I think actually, Steve Barkdahl took my headset and guided us out.
Yeah.
So luckily, they all covered for me. They were madder than I was about most of the spotters because like CJ, we don't do anything.
Well,
No.
I got mad because, they ended up giving his hard card back, right?
yeah, they did, and they were
were
real nice. NASCAR was great about because NASCAR didn't know what they didn't know the story.
It was a
Right.
slap in the wrist kind of thing.
They just
but-
wanted to get to the bottom of it, and that's how they did it.
So
And-
my problem, I think he went to NASCAR and was like, "Hey, we got to do something about this." So they did follow the right protocols, whatever,
Right.
and took care of it. But
now IMS,
my problem is they come up there race day with a fishing pole and a sandwich and do like a skit of it, like joking about it for.
NASCAR
Well, then-
did it?
Yes,
no IMS.
yes, like
Seriously?
how
Well,
are you gonna
they
get mad
wanted
at
to-
it and then use it as a.
It kind of turned on them. It turned into such a social media blast.
It was just an
And
accident.
it was funny, it was a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, there's all sorts of stuff going on. But it was
It was interesting.
It was interesting, to say the least.
nobody
I
knew
just
what
wanted it to go away because I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want no. I didn't
course.
really want no attention.
And you were being nice and giving the guy a
Yes,
sandwich.
I mean it was no big deal, but it turned into this huge
Yeah.
fiasco.
How about just, hey, you guys, be really careful. Please don't do that again. You
and
know.
that's like our worst fear. We're on the roof.
Yeah,
and
that-
there's
that
a
is
lot
mine.
of places. We hang stuff on the rails, our fan visions,
Yep.
our binoculars, our radios.
Yeah.
and stuff happens. Like you drop things as a human, but for us, a lot of places don't have little catch fences.
You're sitting there talking to somebody, the guy next to you turns around and he bumps your drink,
it
sandwich.
could go.
It could fall down over the. I mean, it's not like you want it to fall.
No, we
So-
try. We do our best.
Yeah,
we try
I mean-
to be good professionals.
I would say we've went there for a while. We go years without doing something. Then all of a sudden it was like 3 things in 3 weeks. I was like, oh man, we're getting bad. So
Well, I'm glad you both survived it.
I'm
Yeah.
glad no one got
I
hurt.
was glad I got my. I got a hand.
Sandwich can be rough sometimes.
Yes.
I got a hand off. I didn't do the throw.
Spotting is hard, but moving is even harder. But we can make it easy. Use OfferPad or OfferPad.com to sell your home, and TJ is going to load up the truck and help you move your stuff.
No, OfferPad will help you move, and that's no joke.
OfferPad.com. Move freely.